Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegedly podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
Allegedly, allegedly.
You know what
There we
that
go.
sounds like? It almost sounded like an intro to a 1960s sitcom, like a Bewitched or I Love Jeannie.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or I Dream of Jeannie. Right? I feel like we should be animated, and there should be like stars around us, and we're like, boo. True.
I feel we should be animated all the time.
I wish.
I wish we could just record and then have someone animate our stories for us.
Oh yeah. No, you can. You have to have the money. You know?
Oh, is that the barrier to that?
I have poked and prodded AI to see if they could do that.
And it's not good.
It can. It's like fledgling. It's almost there, right? But
that's my ultimate dream. Is that we just record and then someone else gives us all the personality.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, we're just the face. You know, I'll sell the rights to the podcast as long as we're on it and we're the face. I'll get that money.
I don't care. Yeah,
I don't need creative rights.
PBS is about to lose a lot of money. We're cheap. We're so cheap. We can make this for kids.
Actually, that is a great point. That is interesting. What if they start incorporating more open source media options like streamers and things like that to make their shows?
Dude, we could get it animated in the style of the Magic School Bus.
Oh, dude, teach the world about stuff. Like we're in the Ferdinand years. We're like, whoa! I was like, look at his dong. So let's just jump in and see what we got. So today's podcast topic is, U.S. political scandals number 2, and it is titled "A Crude Affair."
Ooh, is this about Woodrow Wilson marrying his cousin?
I hope so. Now that you said that, I
was trying to think of political scandals, and I was like, it's not going to be Watergate. That's too obvious, but it might be.
I mean, it could be also JFK, right? Supposedly,
could be Clinton, so
Clinton, but that's pretty politicized. Like people know, right? About Clinton.
Well, it's politicized, and he's probably in the Epstein file, so you know.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, okay, if I'm going to put a value on which I think is more scandalous, being in the Epstein files is way worse than
100%
getting a beach in the Oval Office. Like, there's a lot that I can let roll off just because, if you're going to be a piece of shit, that's fine. But if you're voting to, enact more human rights, okay, cool. But, I can't do that with Epstein. That is...
It's a...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No amount of saxophone playing is going to make that okay.
No amount of appearances on Arsenio Hall will make up for 28 plane rides.
All right, here we go. Fact number 1. In the lead up to the Roaring '20s, Americans saw an impressive way of major progressive action, including creating federal income tax to make the rich pay their fair share. Previously, it was tariff-based, where you were taxing consumers. So, cool, federal income tax. Direct election of U.S. senators, previously chosen by the state legislators. Now it's a popular vote. These are some pretty big fucking changes. Labor wins. So a max, for example, max 8-hour workday for railroad workers. These are pretty fucking huge wins. Environmental wins, like creation of our national parks. So sweet.
Teddy Roosevelt there.
Yeah, Teddy R, dude, coming in. And then people afflicted with uteruses can now vote. Just as hard as people blessed with penises. That's pretty big. That's pretty big.
Well, I should say only white uteruses.
Well, yeah. I mean,
should be, but still
progress is always tiered, and it sucks.
There's always a caveat to progress.
It's funny. It's like you can't get them to vote for progress unless they know they're fucking somebody over.
Exactly.
Fucking depressing. All right. So, I guess here's the question, though. So, in 1920, Warren G.
Yes.
Harding was elected in a historically massive landslide because he promised what? And it's A or B. So is it he promised, quote, our future is forward, end quote, progress, or, quote, a return to normalcy, end quote?
It's the second one.
A return to normalcy?
Yeah, he brought back the tariffs. And that's what led to the Great Depression. Yes.
You know what? I think I knew that. Return to normalcy, tariffs.
He was making America great again.
Damn. Warren
it's almost like conservatives don't have any new ideas.
Was he conservative? Was he a Republican? Yeah. I mean, it was very conservative messaging, but sometimes, because conservatives like to steal shit. They'll steal, the KKK slogans. They'll steal, imagery from the Nazis. Like they do all that. So I'm wondering if he just stole that. But
I believe like he was like, but I think he's the one that named Mount McKinley, and why Trump wants to take it back to that. Like,
okay,
basically he was, partially Trump before,
I mean, why legislate when you could just like return shit back to like 10 years ago? Yeah. And that's your legislation now. Like it's so easy. Yeah. Take a vacation over in Cancun.
But like, he basically did what Trump did. He was like, I'm gonna tariff all these guys. I'm gonna tariff all the penguins. And it turns out that was bad.
Yeah. Weird.
Turns out penguins don't have any money.
You hit the consumer with a secondary tax and what? We don't have any money to buy shit, so everything tanks? Fucking bizarre, man. Yeah. God damn. All right, well then we'll do OB. Return to normalcy. All right. So for fact number 1, we're going to say Warren G. Harding's won in a historically massive landslide because he promised, quote, a return to normalcy. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh yeah, no, it's B. Make America normal again. So yeah, return to normalcy.
The reason I was like 1 second, I was like, did I confuse my presidents?
I know, dude, for a second. It says here, and I thought Warren G. Harding had a beard, but this dude looks like an evil version of Count Dooku, who's already a Sith. Just to let you know. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. He looks like I thought he was like kind of more like a Grant look.
Dooku.
Dude, he
an
does.
Evil version of Dooku, which is Christopher Lee, who's already an evil looking cat.
Yeah. This is like
No, like this guy pictured here frowning at a brown person.
That's probably who's taking his picture, and why he's just like, God damn.
He didn't like that they had access to technology.
Yeah. No, he was pissed. He's like, these cameras are expensive. Right. So, says here, the reason, quote, we the people, end quote, need our guns is so we can keep shooting ourselves in the goddamn foot every 50 years. President Harding is cut from the same cloth as Nixon, Reagan, Bush, Trump, etc. Impeachment-worthy scandals, cabinet-level convictions, open bribery, politicization of the DOJ, contempt of court, Congress, hush money payments, catch and kill, news schemes, paid-for trips to Russia, and knocked-up mistresses. Is that all the same dude, or are you just lumping all of them?
I think
that's just all under Harding, and we just rinse and repeat between Nixon, Reagan, Bush, and Trump.
There's a reason Trump likes him. Like,
I wasn't even the worst guy.
Things. Yeah, I love trips to Russia. It's awesome.
You know what's funny is I have a philosophy when I'm at work sometimes, and I see some dude fucking slacking, and I just see the dude consistently slacking, and nobody ever calls him out. I just go in my head, I just have to do more than that guy, and I'll be fine. I think Trump did the same thing. He's like, no,
Trump's
if I don't knock up one
actually,
person,
I'm going to do exactly as much as that guy.
You know what? I'm going to be more. Actually, I'll be number one.
Yeah. I was like, his only problem, he didn't slack enough.
It says here, Harding was obsessed with getting his dick wet, profiting from public office, golf, and run-on sentences. A Dem senator from California once called Harding's speeches, quote, an army of pompous phrases moving across the landscape in search of an idea, end quote.
Oh, that's poetic. That's beautiful.
That's pretty good. The dude slammed him with a haiku.
Right.
It says here we are 100 years later, and Republicans are still selling the exact same shit on business regulation, business deregulation. So this is what Harding said, quote, the forward course of the business cycle is wholesome growth, and it will be maintained if the government does not meddle with it, end quote. Okay. You know what? This will be the last one I give you. Trump said, we're getting government out of the way so you can build your businesses and create jobs, end quote.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And Reagan was like, he's like, the government does have a place in the American household. And
Damn.
so like they all say the same shit.
Okay, Joe, we're going to play a game.
Oh, God.
We're going to call it Harding or Trump.
Okay. Well, easy. It'll be easy if he uses the word enigma. Can't be Trump. He's never said the word enigma. So
okay, so this one's on railroad strikes.
Okay.
Quote, you can't have the country stop. A railroad strike is a disaster. That's a national emergency, end quote. Or, quote, the railroad strike is a strike against the people. It is a state of lawlessness, which is intolerable, end quote.
The second one's Harding.
That is correct.
Yeah. I was like that. It was a little too eloquent.
It was
and also like
idea.
A little too specific. Like Trump, it just deals in vagaries.
Yeah. And he said intolerable too. That's kind of a tip your hat. Lawlessness and intolerable. Those are Those are 3-syllable words. Trump's really got issues with that. Okay. Job creators.
Oh God.
Is it American business is not a monster, but an expression of the God-given impulse. Okay, you're already going to get this one. Yeah, he's fucking. There's no way. He's an idiot. Okay, wait. This is what Trump said. Quote. Okay. I'll quote I'll finish the Harding quote. American business is not a monster, but an expression of the God-given impulse to create and the savior of our happiness. End quote. This is what Trump said. When you raise taxes on our businesses and our successful people, you're taking away the incentive to be great.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
I loved successful people. Which ones? Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
It's not even close to being specific. Okay,
here we go. This is on kissing.
Oh,
and I'm gonna ask you beforehand. Okay, because this one's a little.
Yeah.
Quote, I am ever wanting to kiss and fondle, to embrace and caress, to adore and possess. I can't help it. End quote.
That's
who do you think?
I'm going to go Harding.
Okay. And yeah, you are correct. Because the next quote is, I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. Yeah. I don't even wait. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. End quote.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And then the last one is about his penis.
Big hands.
It says, I've known him a long time. Fat Jerry. He's been fighting me for years. Which one has Fat Jerry, Joe?
I'm gonna go hard. If it was Arnold Palmer, it's Trump. We know that one.
Yeah.
But
he loved him in the shower.
I'm gonna go Fat Jerry's Harding.
All right. No, that was Trump.
Who the fuck is Fat Jerry?
I don't know. It says here.
How does this man keep fucking surprising us?
Dude, I don't know.
I thought I've heard everything this man said.
So it says here, Harding said, quote, wish I could take you to Jerry. Ever think of Jerry? He is of age and as enormous as in the days of his youth.
What the fuck is Jerry a common...
or amorous, sorry. And is amorous as in the days of his youth. I don't know. Is Jerry another, is that an old-timey way of saying dick?
Is Donald Trump from the 1920s?
Well, I mean, Harding's from the 20s.
Yeah, I know. I was like, is Donald Trump a time traveler? Did he pick this?
Donald
Like,
Trump's
what?
from like what, the 30s?
No, he's 70. He's about to be 80.
So 1950s. So he'd be
Yeah.
from the 50s. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better.
I mean, maybe he picked it up. I don't know.
It's wild, dude.
That's weird that they called it the same thing.
Oh, okay. It says here though. Okay, the last one he was talking about Jerry Nadler. But in my defense, the chance that Trump is referring to his penis is never zero. Harding.
Okay, I was like, that's what blew my mind. I'm like, Trump talks about people. Like, I
Wait
was
a minute, though. Harding really did name his cog Jerry, though. That's real.
That's rad. What the actual fuck?
I'm surprised they didn't leverage something like that in that South Park episode.
That's great. I mean, Hot Jerry.
Hot Jerry. Honored.
Big guy, strong guy, little runs a little hot.
Yeah. Sometimes he flexes, sometimes he doesn't. Fucking crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. But you did get it right. Good for you, dude.
Thank you.
You nailed that.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. All right, here we go. Fact number 2. The Teapot Dome scandal is where the term fall guy comes from.
Sure.
That Teapot scandal. I feel like our scandal names have only just gotten more depressed over the years, you know? And there's a lot of gates now.
Yeah, I feel all of our scandals now end in the word gate, even if it doesn't make sense.
Well, Watergate, that's the hotel.
That's the name of the hotel.
Yeah. So now they just call it.
That's why it's called the Watergate thing.
Mm-hmm. And they just, God, that just shows us how stupid we are as a society.
So it doesn't even make sense.
Everybody.
Yeah. Doesn't even make sense.
I think what you can do now is you can just throw a gate on it, and it doesn't matter where it is, when it was discovered, who it's about. It literally is just, scandal.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's the thing about Watergate, though. It was a scandal that was genuinely investigated and reported on with a whistleblower.
Deep throat.
Right. So, calling everything gate isn't the same. You're not actually producing any evidence to a scandal, right? It doesn't make any sense.
Let me stop you there.
Mm-hmm.
We should take gate away.
Yeah.
And make it dome going forward.
Ooh, okay.
Yep, there you go.
Pizza
dome. You know? I don't remember a lot of other gates, to be honest. I know they're there.
There was what was the app they were using for all their security channels?
Not WhatsApp.
But that was
Signal.
A
Signal Dome.
Signal Gate. I like Signal Dome. That's much better.
It's because it sounds like Thunderdome.
It makes as much sense as calling it
gate.
Right? It's insane.
Okay, so fall guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, a stooge, pigeon, whatever.
Mm-hmm. A stool pigeon.
Yeah. So what do you think, fall guy? What's the
mark?
What's the Joe Tingle saying right now?
I mean, I have no idea where it comes from, so all I know is the 80s TV show and the subsequent Ryan Gosling movie called The Fall Guy. So
yes. So
which has nothing to do with any.
It does.
But Ryan Gosling was in the movie The Big Short, which is about an economic scandal.
Okay. Joe,
so Ryan Gosling is the fall guy.
No.
True.
No, listen, we get it. You have a soft 12 of a Jerry. We understand. Okay? We get it.
Look, man, if I can't tie this to movies, I'm really struggling.
You know what? I want to make fun of you for saying that, but I really get what you mean. I can't put this in the context of a movie.
Well, I think it's why all of our conspiracy series are dumb. They're all National Treasure. Because we can't. It's look, I don't have any actual facts for anything. But if the Knights Templar ate a pepperoni slice, it's just You're like, okay, sure, dude.
Joe, the pyramid on the back of the $1 bill and a pizza slice.
Fucking
Same shape.
triangles, dude. The
Same
devil's
shape.
the devil's shape.
Yeah. Go get a Pizza Hut slice. One of those slices will have a pepperoni right at the tip, just like the eye of Osiris on the dollar bill. Okay, you know, a lot of the shit, I do want to go back real quick. A lot of the shit does seem weird. A lot of the they could have done a lot less weird shit back in the day. Like, the back of our money is bizarre, right? Like, the Canadian dollar has, like, loons on it. Like, it's birds.
It's a
like
fucking
an elk.
goose.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like, yeah, and it's
Their
like, okay,
national bird.
majestic. Yeah. But like, yeah, so we could have an eagle. No, we got an eagle that holds arrows, and like, it's like we had
and there's
to
a
be the
Latin
coolest
phrase. And
you know what it was? It was the kid in art class that like flips his hair a lot, and he's like, "Look, I'm going for gasps of my art."
It was
you know?
the Benjamin Franklin of it all. The guy had no chill.
You know what? Okay, wait. Do you know, like, a lot of these dictator types, crazy, sociopathic, crazy people, they tend to try to be artists first, and then they kind of flop.
Yeah.
What if, right? And then, yeah, when they flop, they go back to being dictators, right? What if the guy that designed our money was the same kind of dude, but he was just successful about it? We maybe have dodged another dictator. Like, just because somebody's like, sure, put it on the back of the $1 bill.
Look, man, like, people always talk about nepotism, you know, like, oh, people in Hollywood, all these nepo babies. I'm like, they could have gone to fucking business school.
They could have.
I'm glad they're making art. Like, you know, like, I wish Trump's kids went to a fucking liberal arts college, you know? Like, shit.
No,
I couldn't care about nepotism in Hollywood, dude.
Let's all hope that Barron is a talented sculptor.
Yeah.
Please.
Like, I hope so. What, do you want him to become a banker? Like, shit. Like, get the fuck out.
Epstein was an accountant.
Yeah. I hope he gets a TV pilot. You know, like, son of a bitch.
But that's the funniest thing, though. Like, that Crowder dude, he's a failed comedian. Shapiro is a failed screenwriter. Tucker Carlson was a failed actor.
Yep.
A lot of these people flop out of that space.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I think Dan Bongino had a weird thing, right?
Ben Shapiro's partner at the Daily Wire.
Yep.
He was a Hollywood guy as well. Flopped out. That's why the Daily Wire became a fucking movie production studio.
Yep.
Like, they're all failed out Hollywood people.
You know what? And here's the silliest part about this whole thing. And this actually goes back to shit.
I guess being an artist can backfire.
Here's the thing. Shane Gillis is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
People forgive a lot if you're good at your job. Like, they tend to be way more flexible when you're...
Louis C.K.'s selling out comedy. Like
still.
Tours.
Yeah. I mean, he did some fucked up shit.
Way worse than what Shane Gillis did. Like, to be fair. Like, to be clear. Like, Shane Gillis didn't do anything good. But, like, it also wasn't, like, a crime, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
so, yeah, he was just being like he might have overstepped a little bit on his aggression, right? His joke telling. Yeah. But, like, at least overall as, like, a comedy writer, he was a silly dude. And his jokes were fresh and funny. Like I said, people are way more flexible than, like, you know? So, yeah, just saying, dude. Like, none of those comedy writers, none of the conservative, they're just not funny. They're just not. So
have you even tried to watch Gutfeld? Or should I say Gutfeld?
No.
Look, it has a fucking exclamation point into it.
I can't.
That man's the unfunniest person on the fucking planet.
Dude,
it's insane.
Yeah, he's the drunkest sober uncle at the barbecue that thinks he's the funniest guy in the room.
Oh. Yeah, he's like, let's bring back the word Nazi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, what?
We're going to take it back. Yep. Just wait. Just you wait.
Awesome, dude. Like, first of all, because it went somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's bad when it comes to Gutfeld, but fuck, dude. They're not funny, you know.
No,
You know what? And I'll say it. I'll say it. You know what? Hulk Hogan, you know, he just passed, and at least Hulk Hogan threw Andre the Giant out of the stage. You know what I mean? At least he had the muscles to do that. So,
right.
you know what? He was an asshole later. And he was always kind of an asshole, but at least he had the athletic ability to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So we'll forgive a lot, but we have lines, and if you're not funny, it's a lot faster to cross those lines.
100%.
If you're not good at your job.
Like, you know, like later day Hogan. Yeah. It's like,
oh, you're talking about the Hollywood years, the Hollywood Hogan years?
Like Hollywood years. Yeah. NWO Hogan, you know? Then it was like, oh, it's real easy to throw you under the bus now, you know?
Yeah. Why can't we go back to WrestleMania, Hulk, dude? We just can't. The Hulkamania just doesn't go that far, you know? The little...
This is why I always say, like, look, man, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is, like, you know, a conservative dude. Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, seemingly, to be fair, he really learned from Hollywood about public perception.
Yeah.
Like, he never crosses the line so far that you're like, fuck this dude. Like, I don't know what's in his head and in his heart, but the guy gets his public persona. Like,
yeah, he does.
And none of these fuckers learned from it. He was like, he did horrible stuff, but he was also like, electric cars are good. like he gets it, you know.
The dude
was fuck, man. Electric cars are good. I don't like the other stuff, but
the dude was he was able to rebound relatively well from like sleeping with his housekeeper, paying her to stay quiet, and then keeping a secret kid under wraps.
Dude, they go on red carpets together now.
Yeah,
him and his love child.
Stop caring. Yeah,
it's insane. Great, because but he just embraced it.
But the dude's the Terminator mystery. I'm telling you, we're flexible if you're good at what you do.
Yeah, it's crazy how much we're flexible with people.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
But electric cars are good. So.
Also, electric cars are good. Like, thanks, Terminator.
Yeah, we should actually be questioning.
The man was the fucking governor. Like, and we were like, I don't know about this one. And he was like, global warming's real. And we're like, fuck, I mean, look at both sides, fucking Schwarzenegger over here.
Dude, fucking, who would have thought, dude? The second he ran as a Republican, everybody's like, what the fuck? And then he's just like, we need to pay everybody a similar wage.
Well, like,
you know? Like,
he ran as a Republican. He married a fucking Kennedy.
Yeah. That straightened him out is probably what it did.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, obviously that's the kryptonite to Republican men. That's the lesson we need to take from this. If they married, liberal women, like they want to, they're shitty humans, and they need to tighten up their act a little bit.
Yeah.
They become okay human beings. They're still conservative, but they're just like, you know what?
Right. I think
gay people should get married. You know,
okayest conservative.
Yeah, okayest. He's okay.
Like, I think he thinks the world's round. Okay. I can work with that, you know?
Our bar is so low for okay.
Fuck, you know?
He doesn't actually believe in lizard people.
Like, I don't think he'd shit talk Greta Thunberg.
No. He'd be like, you're brave, very brave. I
like boats too. like, fuck.
You know why I can go to the Gold's Gym? Because the environment
putting up
is
a sail's a good workout. You know, like, he'd find common ground. It's a good cardio, Greta. Good cardio.
Good cardio, yeah.
You know, I actually practiced for Hercules in New York by sailing a boat.
I didn't do my own lines. Couldn't speak any English.
I did all my own stunts. None of my own lines.
Your English is very good.
I know she's smart. Look, her English is good.
That's so good.
I still can't say California.
Oh, shit. Okay, so the Teapot Dome scandal, I guess.
What the fuck happened, dude?
I don't know.
Places.
Yeah, well.
Anyways,
this is what conservatives do.
This all started with Fall Guy. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go true.
Yeah, let's go true. I mean, I don't know where the term comes from, so.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Maybe Trump invented it, just like he he came up with priming the pump. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah. And he invented computers and strap-ons. He said he invented strap-ons too. So
Is that last one real?
No.
Oh,
I'm sure.
I was
I'm
like,
sure.
I mean, who knows at this point?
Dude, honestly, the fact that you had to, for the briefest second, you didn't know. Trump's like a political Schrodinger's cat. Like, for a second,
doesn't exist.
Yeah, for a second, that statement was both true and not true. And that happens so often that you can't ever tell what's reality anymore.
Trump's going to put the Onion out of business because we're not going to be able to tell what the fuck's a joke anymore,
Yeah, right. Yeah, well. So, yeah, for the T-pop, I'm going to say yes on the Fall Guy. Sure. Let's do it. Fuck it. What do we got to lose? Except the game, which is hurtful.
Literally nothing, Alex.
I don't know.
There's nothing on the line here. Except personal pride, I'll say that.
You say that, but you get so competitive. You've taken the writer to Allegendly court.
Never.
You've taken the writer to Allegendly court. I know you have.
Dude, see, that's what Biden and Clinton and everyone did back in 2016. Okay. Look, we've never investigated Obama over those claims.
Yeah. Well, that's the big issue. Yeah, the Supreme Allegendly court was biased against you, and they never looked into the writer at all. That's what happened.
Like, I'm not even in the Allegendly files. Okay. I think everyone else. Okay.
I don't even know who this Alex guy.
A lot of bad hombres in there.
You know what? Honestly, I don't think I've ever met Joe before. You know, like I don't know. How could I even be in the files? I've never even known the guy.
I've certainly never flown to Arizona.
I've never been on the island of Arizona. I've never been to the Allegendly compound, so
yeah,
I would never know. All right, well, fuck it, let's go true. All right, we're gonna go true on fact number 2. That the Teapot Dome scandal is where the term "fall guy" comes from. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh, it's false. Oh,
yeah. Hold on.
Well, we're about to learn something new. That was a common misconception, so that's where it was thought. However, because the scandal is centered around a man named Albert Fall, a literal fall guy, who had a magnificent fall from grace and did end up the scandal's fall guy. The scandal itself was garden variety bribery. Big oil tycoons donated a variety of generous gifts to the Secretary of the Interior, Albert Fall, who just so happened to then issue them a no-bid drilling contracts on previously off-limits oil-rich federal land worth millions.
Classic.
Fuck. I mean, that guy had larceny in his blood, dude. Like,
he had larceny in his blood and oil in his pocket.
I'm gonna be so disappointed if the dude doesn't stand up and does that, like, you know, that kick dance while shooting fucking, you know, what was it? Yosemite Sam guns. Like, yeah.
Well, I'm the most rootinest, tootinest, lyingest, stealingest, cheatingest senator there is.
I'm the Secretary of the Interior. I can do what I want.
Yeah. Just Oprah, you get a contract and you get a contract and you get one.
So it says here, I asked AI for a visual to go with that sentence, and it made this. Yeah, I'll show you. Here you go. I'd laugh harder if it was just like Trump, like hanging out. There you go. It says big oil tycoons, generous gifts. There's a fucking cow. I love AI, dude. AI is so great.
It's a cash cow.
Oh, you idiot. Don't even. God damn it.
Am I giving Gronk too much?
I guarantee you this is Gemini, because that's the Lever households.
Or one AI. Of them. Am I giving it too much credit?
And I didn't say you were the idiot. I'm sorry. I was talking about the AI. Yeah, don't worry. No, you're a fucking genius for coming up with that.
It didn't even faze me. I'm like, I am kind of dumb, honestly.
So here we go. No bid drilling contracts. Why does he look angry? He looks like a train conductor's like, where's your ticket?
Also, why is the blue arrow going both ways?
Because they're exchange.
But the red arrow should be the one, and then they get the contract in return.
Oh, look! Wait! Look! Look! The blue arrow is pointing at their crotches. They're gonna touch tips for money. That's what it is.
They're space docking their contract.
They're
got it.
All aboard! That's why he looks mad. He's like, get over here, you.
Boop, 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 boop.
You with the mustache. Step forward. Let me see your cow. You do understand this is a cash cow, right?
You do understand this is an all cash cow.
The oil-rich
I like how there's
fields
just
with
a
little
sheep. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe it's not a cash cow. I'm starting to think maybe AI is broken.
The AI just... Dude, this is why I love it.
Maybe an open learning platform off the internet might not be a great thing.
I love it because it's just dumping stuff. What if the AI is growing sentience and it's just like, I really like cows and sheep? You're like, oh, okay.
I think all hands have 5 fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is 5 and then 4 on the left. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
It's funny too because you start to learn when you look at the drawings why people only do 4 fingers because 5 fingers looks like an alien hand.
Yeah.
Okay, it says here, I listened to about 8 hours of material on the scandal, and while it's all scandalous in the traditional sense, almost nothing about it is surprising. Like last week, it's more laissez-faire. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Am I?
I'm pretty close.
I'm sorry, my French is a little rusty. Laissez-faire.
Laser croissant.
Omelette du fromage. It says trickle down politicians. Yeah. Wanted
Your English is a little rusty too.
I know, fuck. And I'm like reading this shit. Wanting their cut for putting the brakes on social progress. Okay. There are a few juicy nuggets. Like, I'm still in love with this picture. I really hope this ends up in
I'm just happy all the words are spelled right.
Secretary of the Interior, Albert Fall. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of surprised about that too, to be honest.
Right?
I could forgive the cow and the sheep because, like, cash cow, that's pretty funny. And who's to say there isn't a sheep? It's illustrating, it's an open land. Oh my god!
Still confused on the double-sided arrow, but whatever.
We covered that with the docking.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, that's space docking. Yeah.
Yeah, we already know. We already figured that out.
Sorry. Those were 3 consenting adults in an agreement.
Yep. That's why there was 3 arrows.
Yeah.
So 2 arrows for the back and forth, and then one that's just
2
hanging
guys were
out.
going to touch, and the guy was just going to make direct eye contact.
Just stare at him the whole time. That was his job. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
quality control.
He's like, you're doing it wrong. You're coming
in to make sure the contract gets signed.
Hey, keep your eyes on target there. You're coming in at an angle. I'll never let go. All right, here we go. We got that one wrong, but we got some room to course correct here. Fact number 3. The reason the Teapot Dome scandal got exposed rather quickly was because either A, Fall felt an immense amount, so that's not it. B, sorry, it was going to say immense amount of guilt, shame, and civic duty.
I was already off.
Gone.
Felt.
B, they were ripping off rich people. Pfft, that's it. Shotgun.
Those are the only 2 options?
Yep. He felt either felt guilty or rich people were mad because he was
can't fuck with rich people money.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what it says here. So it's B. They were ripping off rich people, so the deals got investigated publicly and privately immediately. Yeah, because rich people are like, this guy's ripping me off. Here, feds, go after him.
They went after the senators they had in their pocket. Like, hey, man, you need to look into this. I think there might be crime happening.
I don't even know. We can go just to fact number 4. Like, I'm not... Like, what's the point? Yeah, we fucking nailed that. All right, here we go. We're going to go B. Fact number 3, they got it blown open because they're ripping off rich people. Oh, my God. Look, it's B. Ah, shocker.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It says here, start ripping off the, quote, saviors of our happiness, end quote. You better be good at covering your ass, and these guys were not. There's a reason the FBI doesn't usually give people security clearances if they have large amounts of debt. It makes people more susceptible to corruption, bribery, blackmail, etc. Weird. In 1921, Albert Fall had a big ranch in New Mexico that was failing. He was broke and struggling, as were all other cattle herders in New Mexico. He was behind on bills and his taxes, and his property badly needed expensive maintenance. Harding promoted Harding promoted Fall to a Secretary of Interior, which controlled the nation's land and oil reserves. Lucky him. Most of them, anyway. See, after World War II, our military smartly recognized that with the increase in cars, trucks, planes, ships, tanks, etc., that we would need that the world was about to see a massive spike in oil and gas usage. So, for national security reasons, the U.S. smartly allocated some of our oil-rich land in places like Wyoming and California to the Navy to be off limits to commercial drillers and kept as a strategic national oil reserve. Fall was totally with Harding about getting back to normalcy. So he said, "Hey, Harding, old buddy, old pal, you don't think it's like super dumb that I manage all the national oil reserves except the ones that dirty liberals gave to the Navy for no good reason?" To which Harding replied, "Why, that is super dumb, old buddy, old pal. I shall give you them back to you to do with what as you personally see fit." And he signed off a very important executive order moving those oil reserves away from the Navy and back under the Secretary of the Interior. It took less than a year for Fall to accept hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash from 2 oil tycoons, plus a herd of cattle, a prize boat, and a paid trip to Russia. He did the thing every stupid mobster does and started making large, conspicuous purchases that no one in his financial situation could have been able to do, helping him get caught immediately. If only he was to watch A Few Good Men. Or not A Few Good Men. What was it? The mob movie, Ray Liotta.
Goodfellas.
If only you watched Goodfellas.
Close. Like Goodfellas, Few Good Men.
I see where
your head was at.
That's what it was. Yeah. That movie is classic. Ray Liotta and Tom Cruise. I love it.
Joe Pesci. Hey, you can't handle the truth.
Jack Nicholson actually probably.
That's right. You want me on that wall.
You need me on that wall.
Yeah. Oh, what, do I look funny up on that wall to you? When I'm a fucking clown?
Like, ha funny? That's fucking brilliant. I want to see it down. Okay, so it says here, in return, Fall had awarded the oil tycoons the exclusive drilling rights to the exclusive land, and they didn't even have to bid for it. They would make hundreds of millions of dollars, draining the U.S. oil's reserve from 200 million barrels to 25 million barrels before the courts could nullify the contracts. In an interesting judicial twist, the oil tycoons would both be acquitted of offering bribes to Fall, but Albert Fall would later be convicted of accepting bribes from them. Different justice for different income brackets.
Wow.
Oh, shocker. Oh, no. I can't believe that rich dudes don't go to jail. Oh. This fucking podcast, dude.
See, the problem with Fall is that he didn't put that money into a bank.
Yeah.
And become just a rich dude.
Yeah, he didn't fight. He didn't start a bank. You know, he should have just started it. He should have just started honestly, I'm surprised he didn't just cut the middleman out. Why sell it to an oil tycoon when I can be the oil tycoon?
I mean, he was the, Secretary of the Interior.
Obviously, he had sheep. He just had to put them on the oil fields and it drilled itself. Like,
just soak up all the oil.
It was there.
Squeeze them out.
AI knew. That's why they put it there. It says here, first prize, Albert Fall becomes the first cabinet member ever convicted of a felon. He serves a year in jail with his fine and is fined $100,000. Second prize, one of the oil tycoons acquitted on the bribery charge was later convicted of jury tampering, as he was paying off jury members and having them shadowed by private investigators to intimidate them. He served a year in Club Fed.
Cool. Weird state of affairs when you're like rooting for the military-industrial complex.
You know what's
like,
bad?
Man, I hope the Navy gets that oil back.
Yeah, the fucking friend of my friend is not my friend. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we got it right. This was such a long shot that he was ripping rich people off, and
I was sweating that one.
I mean,
frankly, I was like Shaq at a free throw line.
Dude, yeah. Sometimes you just got to throw the rock up and see what happens, you know?
Yep.
That's what we did. All right, here we go. Fact number 4. The Teapot Dome scandal wasn't even the biggest political scandal of the Harding administration. True. That's fucking...
is that the question?
Question 4.
Yeah. Simple bribery? Secretary of the Interior?
Yeah.
Kid, yeah. Like, we got room to go up.
Yeah. The tea, it's not anything with teapot in it is relatively light. Honestly, I'm surprised at this point. Like, the teapot dome scandal, he had a guy killed. You know?
Like, nobody died. People barely went to jail. Come on. We got
1 year, $100,000 for Secretary Interior. Fucking 1 year for jury tampering.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Where's the actual fucking... This isn't even a
Sky's
scandal.
the limit.
Dude. So yeah, we're going to go false. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We have a whole nother question after this, so...
Yeah, there's no way.
Right,
there's no way. That's barely an appetizer.
Yeah. So for fact number 4, the teapot dome scandal wasn't even the biggest. We're going to go true. So it wasn't even the biggest. So yes, it wasn't. So we're going to go true on fact number 4. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, surprise, surprise. It is true. This guy's a huge piece of shit. Who would have thought? It says here, we have a definition for cronyism, which I didn't know is a real word. It is
we learn something new here every day.
It's a noun, and it is derogatory. Awarding of positions, contracts, loans, privileges, or advantages to friends or colleagues without proper regard to their qualifications.
So basically, Fox News anchors.
Mm-hmm. Or just the whole thing outside of, really a whole thing. So
yeah.
It's hard to say if Harding or Trump cronied harder. Harding had so many cronies that they had their own name, the Ohio Gang. I mean, Trump has MAGA.
Okay.
Like, that's bigger.
Yeah.
Like, it says poker / drinking buddies and political allies, going back to Harding's days as an Ohio senator. Almost all ended up in corruption scandals of their own, almost as if profiting off the office was the point. So here we go. We're going to walk through some of these characters. Character.
Okay.
Harry Daughtry, Attorney General. Scandal: took bribes for presidential pardons and immunity deals and sold illegal medicinal liquor permits to bootleggers. Sandbagged the investigations into their friends and allies involved in other scandals, including the Teapot Dome affair, to protect Harding and the Ohio Gang. Was tried twice in court, but jury hung both times. Let's see here. Jess Smith, AG's personal aide, fixer, and roommate. What do you think they did?
Yeah. Okay.
I think Jess might be a dude's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand by
Jesse.
Jesse
Bonner. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson. Yeah. Got it.
Jesse Jackson. Jesse Waters.
Yeah. I'm putting two together.
Jesse's girl.
Yeah. Says here, Smith was the bag man for the Ohio Gang. He operated out of the DOJ, managing the AG's illegal liquor permit and presidential pardon schemes. He knew where all the money came from and where it was going. He also knew all about the Teapot Dome scandal. In May 1923, President Harding told AG Daughtry that Smith had to get out of Washington. Shortly after, Smith was found shot to death in the apartment he shared with the Attorney General. His death was officially ruled a suicide, but cries of, quote, Smith definitely didn't kill himself, end quote, began immediately. Many believed that he was silenced, possibly by the Attorney General himself, because he knew enough to bring down the whole corrupt network. There's your death, dude. We were just saying that you didn't kill anyone.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, there. Okay, so we got our first death. That's a big one.
Nice.
And then there's Albert Fall, Secretary to sell the U.S. Navy for some home improvement and an expensive cow. Really expensive, apparently. A whole oil's filth worth of expense. Thomas W. Miller, he's alien property custodian. That's a bizarre name.
What?
That's what
Is that an official place?
Property custodian.
Does that mean is that foreign property?
It has to be. Yeah.
Right?
Like alien, yeah. It's maybe like, it could be embassies, overseas, things like that, probably. Because it's technically U.S. soil, right?
That makes sense.
It says here, as alien property custodian, he worked for Men in Black. That's what it was. So, sorry.
Weird.
It's actually Thomas Miller. That's Agent M. So.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones is based off of him.
Wait, wasn't he K?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. He was K. My bad.
Well, I mean, he was the 80s and 90s K, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there could be, yeah. I see what you're saying.
He used to be he was Zed's boss. Yeah.
Oh shit! No, he says here, as property custodian, he took bribes to fraudulently transfer valuable German chemical patents seized during World War I back to a German company at a fraction of their worth. He was convicted of conspiracy and served prison time. Helping Nazis is not a good look for these guys.
Yeah. Well, they weren't Nazis yet, technically.
20
World War One. So
yeah, but so these are patents from World War I that he transferred over in the 20s.
Yeah, it eventually probably helped Nazis, but he didn't technically help Nazis.
I thought the Nazi part. Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Right? Because
Hitler was still trying to draw
20s.
He was still trying to paint German shepherds at this point.
Yeah. Beautiful cornucopia still lifes.
We got Charles Forbes, who's the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, our nation's first head of the Veterans Bureau. Forbes engaged in immense fraud, selling government medicinal supplies for personal profit and taking kickbacks from contractors. The Veterans Bureau scandal was considered just as shocking as the Teapot Dome and involved an estimated $200 million in corruption. Forbes was convicted and sent to prison.
Wow, real Pete Hegseth.
$200 million in the 20s, dude.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
Charles Kramer, legal counsel for Veterans Affairs. Kramer was the top lawyer for Forbes over at the Veterans Bureau and the guy who orchestrated the kickback schemes. As the Bureau's lawyer, Kramer had intimate knowledge with the crimes and was deeply implicated himself. In March 1923, just before he was scheduled to testify before the Senate, Kramer died.
Oh man, there's a lot of mysterious unalivings happening.
Oh, it says here, died from a gunshot wound to the head in his home. His death was officially ruled a suicide. A lot of suicides during this time.
A lot of headshot suicide. I mean, to be fair, but
yeah,
still two.
There you go. Yeah, we got two of the Ohio. I think this is the Ohio gang. Two of the Ohio gang.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. It says Ned Doheny, son of one of the oil tycoons. Ned was the bag man for the oil tycoon's bribes to Albert Fall, literally a black bag of cash, and then asked his dad to lie about it to the feds. In February 1929, Ned was shot and killed by his longtime friend and personal assistant, Hugh Plunkett, who had accompanied him on his trips and was psychologically tormented by the whole ordeal. This one was also
ruled as suicide.
Plunkett then immediately shot himself. It was ruled a murder-suicide.
Well, they still got the suicide in there. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, watch.
That's crazy.
It's just like, the body's been dead. You know, Plunkett's been dead for like 2 weeks now, but somehow he was able to shoot this guy. That's a suicide if I've ever seen one. Obviously.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, is Warren G. Harding. Just 2 years into his term as president, Harding began to show signs of extreme stress and depression over the scandals. In August 1923, Harding was found dead in his San Francisco hotel room. The official cause was a stroke. However, the timing got everyone's tin hats vibrating, as it conveniently spared Harding the embarrassment of seeing his administration go down for the epic corruption. His wife also refused an autopsy, which further fueled conspiracy theories that he may not have died naturally. Most historians do think he did, though.
So you're saying there's hope for the future?
Nature, do your thing.
Nature finds a way.
Here's the thing. Harding, though, sounds like he was stressed out, and that's what led to the stroke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's stressed, dude. I think he's chilling. I think he's golfing and fucking... He doesn't care.
Did you see the video of that Scottish reporter hounding him on the golf course?
No.
Oh, it's so great. He's like in the grass, and he's like, "Hello, how are you liking the Scottish countryside? Do you think you can run away from the Epstein files?" It's so good,
dude.
It's so good.
You know it's bad when the people overseas are like, "What's in the Epstein files?"
It's just hanging out in the rough. like
He
a true Scotsman.
He
Like
pops out of the sand like fucking
Yeah.
Braveheart style, like it's like the Epstein fast. That's funny as shit, dude. Well,
Oh.
I don't think. Yeah, maybe he cares. I don't know, but this is brutal. So this Harding, but it sounds like Harding only had one. He was half a term.
2 years, yeah.
I will say this: he died. If he truly died of a stroke, I mean, yes, it's the 20s, so I don't even know if we knew what blood pressure was back then. So, I mean, but it showed that he was at least thinking that he might be doing something wrong. I don't think this administration thinks they're doing anything wrong. So,
I think Trump has the ability to think others thinks it's wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think he cares.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Well, we got it. We got it right. So we got fact number 5. Last one. You ready to go?
I'm.
This is depressing, but I love it. It's like the grime of history.
Look, I mean, if it's another story about politicians getting what they deserve, then.
Well, let's see here. Good. So it says, fact number 5, Warren G. Harding had many things in common with Donald Trump, but they were drastically different in one way. Harding openly condemned white supremacist groups. You know what? I'm going to say sure.
It seems a stretch, but fuck it, let's go.
I would love the fact that this guy's a huge piece of shit.
You can openly condemn something and still support it. So, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the fucking... Every politician has learned this lesson except for Trump and fucking Matt Gaetz. Like, those are the only two motherfuckers that haven't I can just say what I want. I don't care.
So, and luckily, nobody wants Stephen Miller in front of a camera, so he doesn't ever have to openly do anything. So
no, he doesn't even have to talk now. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so for fact number 5, we are gonna go true, and I am sorry if I get this wrong. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I was like, the 1920s. This might be a tough hard sell.
Here's the problem, though. Lincoln's still pretty fresh in the 20s. So it says here, Republicans were still Lincoln-esque on the issues of race in the early 1900s. So he was at the progressive end of the spectrum in that regard, at least publicly. But if you said false, the point is still yours, because there is one way that Harding was Trump's polar opposite, as he once admitted something you would never hear from the Mango Mussolini in a million years. Quote, this is Harding. Quote, I am not fit for this office and should have never been there. End quote. Warren G. Harding, 29th President of the United States.
Wow. All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Look at you.
Oh, would you look at that?
I know an allegedly fact is good when I pull Owen Wilson out of you. You know what I mean? Like, we know.
When he just comes out.
Just naturally, too.
Oh, hey.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm not fit for this. That's rad. That's so rad.
There's something commendable about a dude that's just realistic. Like, and not like Trump realistic.
Guys, we're doing a lot of scandals. Like, I got one or two, but this is a lot, guys.
I'm telling you,
I am not prepared for this.
It's Goodfellas. They come in, okay, guys, look, we're going to do a lot of scandals, but we need to be on the DL.
Just flush it down the fucking toilet. Flush it. Flush it. Just Jesus fucking Christ, Sharon.
I can't flush it down. They're oil contracts. The other people have another copy. You know that?
Is that a fucking helicopter? Is that a fucking helicopter?
Is that a fucking sheep? Is that a sheep and a cow?
Sheep? I told you the sheep were out there. I told you. Fucking fuck.
Harding's constantly looking out of his car.
I have a fucking heart attack.
You want me to have a stroke?
Are you guys trying to kill me? I told you I'm not suited for this shit.
His office, man.
I just thought it'd be cool to go golfing, guys. I just wanted free plane rides to Russia.
I just wanted a little slice of land and a cow. That's all I wanted from this life, okay?
I didn't see a problem with no big contracts. Is that too bad?
Oh my God. Oh, wait, here. The writer sent me 100% another quote. Quote, I have no trouble with my enemies, but my goddamn friends, are the ones that keep me walking the floor night.
That's awesome.
There you go.
That's rad.
He knew. My friends are fucking buying boats.
I gotta say, I think maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd.
God. I gotta say, I might have misplaced my trust in the Ohio gang.
Maybe I shouldn't hang out with a gang.
Yeah, I'm a gang affiliate now.
He gets deported because he has gang affiliation.
There you go. Trump would have deported him a long time ago. Actually, he would have been on the cabinet for a very long time, at least a second term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, we do have a +1 bonus though, or we could do a bonus. So we could get a 5 for 5 this week. I think we only missed one. Yeah.
So far. Yeah.
Optional bonus. Optional +1 bonus if you want to hear more about Jerry.
And that was the Allegendly podcast.
You are such a liar. You want to know. You told me when this fact came up, you're like, I don't know what Jerry's about. Now you get to know. Forever.
I was curious. Look, man, we had a rough penis episode the other week. Okay.
All right,
I'm a little gun shy.
Okay, she put some quotes in, but this is the to sum it up.
Okay.
The term Jerry comes from the love letters to his mistress.
Okay, I'm back in.
So it says, quote, this is his love letters, so keep that in mind. Quote, Jerry, I gotta read a little bit more sultry. Jerry came and will not go. Says he loves you. That you are the only love worthwhile in all this world, and I must tell you so. You must not be annoyed. He is so utterly devoted that he only exists to give you all. I fear you would find a fierce enthusiast today. End quote. Here's another one. Ready? Quote,
awesome.
Jerry, you recall Jerry, whose cards I once sent you to Europe, came in while I was pondering your notes in glad reflection.
He was jerking off to notes.
Hey, they have perfume on him, okay? Okay? Says he was strongly interested and elated and clung to decision. He told me to say that you are the best and darlingest in the world. I cordially agree with all he said. He is devotedly exclusively for you, end quote.
Except my wife.
Dude, here's a good one. Ready? Quote, Jerry sends Christmas greetings. Come too, if I might. Would he be welcomed accordingly? End quote.
He's a real Rudolph right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh God. He's a little red. It is the 20s.
Little red.
And then the last one, quote, wish I could take you to Mount Jerry. Wonderful spot, end quote.
All right. Well, can't all be bangers, I guess.
Nah, I guess not. Hey, Jerry's got some work to do on those later notes. He just
yeah.
Honestly, Jerry was getting what he wanted.
Mount. Come on.
He wasn't even trying at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
look, it was barely concealed what he was talking about beforehand. Like, he's clearly like trying to be like, oh no, it's just my buddy Jerry. I'm just passing on stuff from my buddy Jerry. You know, if he gets caught. But like, it's fine.
I was half expecting the last quote just to be like, quote, Jerry's my boner, end quote. That's it.
Just in case you didn't know. Talking about my dick.
Jerry's my penis. So just want to let you know that you're not actually falling in love with a person named Jerry.
Yeah. This week, Jerry was inside my wife, but don't worry, he didn't like it. He totally faked it.
Jerry had to make a kid. It was excruciating.
It was Jerry's anniversary, and so he had to put up a show, you know? But, like, I swear it meant nothing.
It meant nothing. Jerry felt nothing at all.
Yeah.
Jerry made sure to put on his raincoat in case, children and stuff.
It was just an obligatory thing.
Obligatory.
Wow.
There you go. That's what
obligatory.
You wanted. There you go.
I had a real Alex there.
Yeah, you did. Hey, you know what? You did, and it's okay.
I did.
Everybody hits an Alex sometimes.
Yeah.
So I forgive you.
Thank you.
As all people should if somebody pulls an Alex, especially their closest friends.
Yeah. Maybe when they use your name as a noun for fucking up, or a verb, I should say.
You were the one who used my name as a verb.
I know. I was trying to I was like, hey, man, I thought you were hinting at that, hey, Joe, maybe not fucking cool you use my name like that.
Yeah, well.
Hey. As a mister, I stand by you all the time. Maybe don't throw me under the bus like that.
I was referring to Jerry. Okay.
Look, I was doing what he was doing. You were metaphorically my penis that I was apologizing to.
I was apologizing to my metaphorical penis.
Yeah.
Okay. Look.
I couldn't obviously just come out and say it. Maybe my wife would hear.
Yeah. So. I got to be careful when I come out. Right, my wife might see it, or when Jerry comes out, I guess.
I mean, when Jerry comes out, not my penis.
Jerry comes out all the time, only to your letters, though.
It's
God. That's funnier than when you think Mr. Jones in the whatever it is, Counting Crows song.
Oh,
yeah. I like Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry and me.
Mr. Jerry and Me sounds like a sitcom.
It's so funny. So, modern day people want to give, when you're being silly and dumb, especially when you're young, you like to give your penis or your chunk either really, extravagant names or, silly names or, foreign names. Jerry is such a fucking white dude from the 20s. That is such a boring fucking name to give your dick. Did he just have a plain dick? The
only way this is accepted is if you call it Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
Starts off kind of a chubby little thing, but turns into kind of a hunk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
I got a real Jerry O'Connell situation.
He's a grower, not a shower, is what
That's
you're
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Fucking
this thing can get Rebecca Romaine. That's a compliment.
12 years later. So the writer says 12 years or 20 years later, we graduated to Jumbo, which is LBJ. That was his. That's a sec.
But also, I feel that one was accurate.
Yeah, yeah, and I think too that that's the name I'm kind of talking about. It's weird. It's silly. It's over the top.
Yeah, it's not a person's name.
Yeah. It'd be weird. Like LBJ, right? Being like, this is Larry.
Yeah.
Greg
this is Greg.
Greg really wants to talk. Steven is really interested in you. I was having a picnic with Steven.
Yeah. I was reading a magazine with Gary. And Gary got real excited.
Real excited reading her notes.
I got the new Sears catalog. Sitting on the John with Jerry.
Yeah, he was enthusiastic. Oh, God. Well, we got a 5 for 5 this week. Congratulations. The Teapot Dome scandal. I like to think that we're a little bit more knowledgeable on this. This scandal was actually really interesting in the fact that 3 fucking people died in 2 years of a scandalous administration. 2!
Dude. Brutal.
Fucking...
now, Epstein died 1 person. And we're like, conspiracy. This had 3.
And these were high up people. Secretary of the Interior, the AG, shit like that.
And the president.
Yeah, then the president kicked the fucking bucket.
Dude.
Oh, and then the murder-suicide, so it was 4. It was 4 people because the dude killed himself.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wild.
So, yeah, that's fucking wild. 2 years it took to just fucking detonate.
Yeah.
Well,
that was a long 2 years, though.
That was a very, long fucking 2 years in the 20s. But everybody was fucking drinking, mercury and wiping cocaine on their
most people
faces.
were, probably children working in coal mines. So
Yeah, that's true.
Like every day was long,
Yeah.
Like,
They're worried about at that point. They're worried about the black lung. Now they're not whether like Harding was giving away oil fields to tycoons.
They were 12, wondering how they were going to support 3 kids.
Yeah, and here's the crazy part too. And I hate to be that guy that has to like see kind of a silver lining, but at least it sounds like he was selling the oil to oil tycoons from the States, so you're keeping the money domestic.
Right?
Yeah, I mean. Nowadays we're like, we showed them over to this Saudi Arabia country,
because you really want it homegrown.
Yeah.
But
look, dude, at least the money stayed home.
That's the only way trickle down works.
Yeah. See,
obviously,
yeah. You're gonna have to deal with an immense amount of corruption, but the money stays.
But at least we all speak English, man. You know what I'm saying?
But at least men can be men.
Yeah.
Comedy is legal now.
We can say the R word now.
God damn it, Joe. Oh, shit. All right. You want to close this one out?
That was it. That was this week's Allegedly podcast. Another 5 for 5. If you want to follow along with our journey of 5 for 5 success, follow us on Blue Sky and the other one, TikTok, while it still exists, at Allegendly. If you'd like to email us your letters about Jerry, do that at allegedly.podcast@gmail.com, where I'm sure Alex will read all of them and we'll rank them. Seriously though, if people do send those in, I will grade them. Mm-hmm. I will read them and I will grade them and I'll get back to you.
Critique.
Yeah. Hey. And of course, you can pick up the audio version of this wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, I'll Jerry you around.
Be careful where you point that Jerry, bro. You're gonna take an eye out.
Keep letters away from you. You know what I'm talking about? Watch out. Yeah, all you wives out there, watch out where your notes are going.
Jerry's on the case.
He's on the hunt for perfumed notes. So keep him away from Sephora.